day of Vlogmas and the 6th day of Bookish Advent. It is December the 6th and we have less than 20 days until Christmas, and I'm so excited about that. Here we go. Oh, it's a Nora Roberts. I've been known to read a Nora Roberts on occasion. So it's a Nora Roberts. I haven't read this one though. This is Born in Fire. Luckily it is the first in the series because it says first in the Born in trilogy. And this has nothing on the back to tell me what it's about. So I think it's just a love story and features the oldest of 3 sisters, and then each subsequent book will feature another sister. I probably, unless I've been gifted them, I probably won't read the whole series. Although, you know, I do love a few of Nora Roberts' series. But yeah, check out that outfit. Style in there. So thanks to my friend for this, Nora Roberts. I definitely enjoy a Nora Roberts now and then. I have to be in a very particular mood though, and I don't know when that mood will hit, but when it does, I'll reach for this. Okay, so this is my first time checking in for the 'Tis the Season read-along, and I am working on finishing this, Leave the World Behind by Rumaan Alam, and I'm finishing that as my diverse book. For that challenge, I am not much through, and while I do feel less antagonistic about it than I did when I filmed my TBR video earlier this week, it is not going to be among my favorite books, I don't think, unless something really big happens. And from what I hear on the street, nothing really big happens, which is kind of... I didn't hear that it was anticlimactic, but I heard that if you're waiting for something to culminate, you're gonna wait forever. Maybe that's the truth, and maybe it's just an interpretation. I'm by my tree, and I am just going to read and finish this up so that I can move on to more Christmassy reads. I've said this in one of the Vlogmas videos. I really love to read the holiday, and so I will be happy to leave the world behind quite literally. It has been a really long day. I am really tired. It was my first day back from Thanksgiving break, and then I taught an out-school art journaling class after a full day of teaching and meetings, and on top of it, you know how, you know, the first day back, you don't sleep well the night before. I know other teachers get that. And so I'm just real tired, and so incredibly comfortable on my couch right now. Every comfy, cozy, cushy pillow in the world. Plus, it's the most comfortable couch in the world. Plus, I'm so tired. Plus, it's the perfect temperature in here. Plus, I'm by this gorgeous tree that I love. Plus, the book kind of is, I know it's meant to be like sinister, but it kind of puts me to sleep. So we'll see how far I get. I'm gonna try and finish it today though. I am definitely gonna try and finish it today so that I can read happier things for the rest of the week and for the rest of the 'Tis the Season readathon. Yay! So here's Tuesday. I did finish Leave the World Behind yesterday, so I have completed my first reading challenge or prompt for 'TistheSeasonaThon. And then today I taught all day long, had a couple hours off before an out-school evening class, and so started reading Kristen Hanna's Comfort and Joy for the cozy read prompt. And I am 81 pages in, and I've just finished that afternoon or that evening class, and now I am in my pajamas and I'm cozy on the couch by the tree, of course, and it's looking gorgeous. I'm catching up on some of my favorite booktubers and vloggers while I kind of come down off the adrenaline of teaching. I don't know why, but I always get like a little bit amped up after teaching a class online. And it takes me a while to come down from that. I am so tired. My normal school teaching day started an hour earlier because we had an emergency staff meeting called about scheduling, and so that kind of threw me off all day long. So my day was extended an hour earlier, and extended, if you consider the couple of hours in between the end of my work day and the end of my out-school class, extended by 3 hours this afternoon. So I'm beat, but also amped. And so I'm watching some booktube and some vlogging to calm down a little bit so that I can go back into Comfort and Joy, which I'm really enjoying. I think that I will probably not finish it today, but tomorrow should be a much less hectic day, and I should be able to finish it tomorrow and start another prompt, and I'm really excited about that. Frosty the Bookman. Hello. It is Wednesday, and this is why I don't do these week-long vlogs normally, because I read pretty much the same time every day and pretty much the same place every day, and it's not very exciting. I mostly work all day, and that is not very exciting to film either. And because of quarantining and social distancing, if and when I go out for something besides taking my dog on his daily jaunts, I am so mission focused that I don't often, hello bug, remember to pull my camera out to record things. Thank you. That I don't ever remember to pull my camera out to record things. And anyway, who wants to leave home when you have a little buggles just like this, waiting to try and woo you away from the evils of screens? I'm a teacher and I'm on my screens all day long talking to people who aren't there, according to him. And he just does not understand the appeal. He doesn't get it. And so when I sit down on the couch at the end of the day to read for a little bit, he knows that that's his time too. And he's like, why are you on a screen on the couch? So I just wanted to check in to say that it is Wednesday. I am about 2/3 through listening to In a Holidays, which is the group read for TistheSeasonaThon, and a recap that I did build a snowman out of books today. Like I said I was going to. That footage is in one of my vlogs from this week, one of my Vlogmas posts from this week, but I will also put it in this video again, just in case you missed it. So I did build a snowman out of books. I did finish reading the diverse book. I did get 2/3 of the way done so far with In a Holidays, which is the group read, and I will be finishing this one today. This is really hard to do. I will be finishing this one today, which is Kristen Hanna's Comfort and Joy. It is my first time reading Comfort and Joy, and I chose it for my cozy read. It is a cozy read. It's also a really intense read, and I'm just gonna say it. I think she's dead. Is she dead? I think she's dead. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe it's a spoiler. I don't know. But while I'm reading today by the light of my beautiful tree, I will never tire of showing off my tree. Look how pretty it is. Also, it's only 4:44 in the afternoon and it's pitch black here, which it gets dark so early. It's not even the shortest day of the year yet. It's 4:44, and literally if you were to step out, you would not be able to see your hand in front of your face. Well, you would, because I live in a city and there's light pollution everywhere. But if you were in the country, you wouldn't be able to. But anyway, the darkness does make it possible to see how gorgeous that tree is. And there's the little bug here. He really just wants me to get off of these screens and snuggle with him and read. Oh, and while I'm reading, I'm going to be having one of my favorite Christmas treats, eggnog. I know not everybody loves eggnog, but oh my word, do I love eggnog. I only drink it in the month of December. Every year I look forward to it. This year is no different. That's my first glass of eggnog for the year. It will not be my last. Yeah, I think that's everything. See you tomorrow. So I've just finished Comfort and Joy, a Fable. It's still Wednesday evening, and I am in my cozy, comfy Christmas pajama pants with my sloths. I love these. I've had these for such a long time, and they're my favorite pajama pants, and they just happen to be Christmassy. And the tree is looking gorgeous and beautiful and lit, and I don't know what I'm going to read next. But Comfort and Joy was lovely, but I think I'm done reading for tonight. They're going to light the Christmas tree at some point, so I have the TV on, and I'm totally ready for bed. I'm just waiting for the tree to be lit in New York. And then I am going to sleep on the West Coast because I am exhausted. Actually, I'm back. It's just been a minute or two. I reached behind me to grab a book and after checking the prompts, and I realized that I can count this one for both the holiday themed read, for lights on the cover read, for cozy read. So if I wanted to, I could be done with pretty much everything except for book I meant to get to this year but didn't, which I don't really have a book for. So I'm going to read another cozy holiday themed book with the lights on the cover. That is Murder for Christmas by Frances Duncan, a Mordecai Tremaine mystery. And I think this is going to be super fun, and I am looking forward to it. And it's actually a book I meant to get to last year that I didn't. So I will count it for that one anyway. I'll count it for that one. 'Cause I'm like that. And this, including Holidays, which I'm listening to and will finish at some point this week, will be my 4th book of the week. And that's awesome sauce. Okay. Wait till you see Kelly. Okay, look at Kelly Clarkson's dress. I just want to know this. Are we bringing back the 1800s governess style of dress? If so, I am here for it. If we bring this back, I am so here for it.
3, 2, 1.
Lord is come, let us receive her King.
Christmas without Kevin just wouldn't be the same. If he didn't return.
And getting some drugstore items that I've ordered. So as that process of becoming accustomed to living in a new place continues, I think I'm going to have more of a headspace for books.
Some sort of scent before I go on a trip, and I got this book before I went to Paris a couple of years ago, and I still have some of it left, but whenever I wear it, it reminds me of Paris. So I associate a special scent, with every trip that I take. And I've done this for decades, ever since I moved to India decades ago. And so now I have certain scents that mean certain places, and I'm immediately taken back. And for whatever reason this morning, I pulled out my book scent and thought, hey, that's bookish and it's Paris. And I can't go to Paris right now, but I can sure love books. Hi, Bug. Hi, are you just chilling? I've got my coffee. I'm coming into the room and I'm seeing you chilling there in front of the fake fire like it's real, and the Christmas tree, your favorite spot. I see you chilling. Oh, in front of my tree and my fireplace and my gifts. Oh, with my doggo. Yeah, come on up, Bubs. So I've been gathering all this stuff together, and we've got cookie stuff, and I'm totally skipping steps by using pre-made cookie dough, which is a-okay in my book. But I've got, you know, pretty Christmas plates to put the cookies on, and I thought I would share with you a tradition that I have. Here I have a fruit and nut and another dairy milk bar, Cadbury Dairy Milk, because When I taught in India, one of the yearly gifts that we used to get from the school that I taught at were 2 dairy milks, always a fruit and nut, and then I would always fight to get a caramello. We would do trades. This is not a caramello, this is a roast almond because I couldn't get my hands on a caramello this year. But yeah, so it's tradition for me, and I've done that for myself every year after 5 years of having it given to me as a gift from the school that I worked at every Christmas. We got some mail. And I think all of them are Christmas gifts from my family, except for this one, which is from Better World Books and includes some books that I ordered for myself for my birthday on Black Friday. So on Black Friday I did some book shopping, but I was really good and I only got books from Better World Books and Book Outlet. Book Outlet hasn't come yet, and I don't think that's going to be all of my Better World books. We'll open it up and we'll see. My birthday is on the 17th of this month, and I am going to have multiple book deliveries between now and then. So I'm not gonna wait to open them all at once. The whole month is my birthday. So I'm gonna open up these boxes and see what's in them, and then we're gonna make some cookies. And I'm also gonna listen to a different audiobook. Oh, it's Mr. Mistletoe or something like that. It's the second book in a series, and I'm gonna put a picture of that right here after I go in and figure out what it is and start it. I got it from my library. So yeah, holidays, big thumbs down from me. Okay. So the first box is gifts that my sister sent for my dog. We always send gifts to our pets. And here he comes. Hello, Bubba. He loves boxes, so I'm actually gonna wrap this one and put it under the tree. He loves gifts. And this one is an advent calendar for dogs. Trader Joe's is awesome. So here we go. We're gonna open up. He's a little bit behind. It's the 5th of December right now. Jojo, this is for you. This is for you. Yes, it is. Okay, so let's open this. Let's see. We have to open number 1. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Jojo, are you excited? Are you so excited? Excited. Okay, so we have to open number 1. Which am I? Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. What is it? What is it? Oh, is it wrapped in plastic? Which is probably a good thing. Can you sit for me? Okay, thank you. Okay. Oh, yes, salmon and sweet potatoes are the best. Salmon and sweet potatoes. We're not going to open 5 of them right now because I think that would just be too much excitement. He'll just have Advent 5 days into the new year. All right, and then one of the other boxes, it is gifts. It is gifts from my sister. This one's from my sister to me. I'll put it under the tree. And this one is from my brother-in-law to me. And this one is from my brother-in-law to me. Awesome. I'll put them under the tree. And there's one small Amazon box here before I open the Better World books. And I think that one is a gift to me from my parents. Yes, this was one more gift in that small box to me from my parents. So Christmas gifts have begun to arrive. All right, so here's part of my order from Better World Books. And this is definitely not my whole order. So let's see what we have. Some of these might reveal some of my reading plans for the coming year. Nicholas Nickleby, absolutely. So looks like I ripped it on its way out of the little Scotch tape won't fix. So I got Nicholas Nickleby. I didn't know it was quite that thick. I'm kind of pleased about that. Oh yes, and it has the original photos or images, not photos, drawings in it. Ooh, it looks like somebody wrote some notes in it. Yes, I love getting annotated books. Oh, and look at that beautiful image of Dickens. This is one of the things that I plan on doing in January. I'm going to be reading all of Dickens starting in January. So I'm really excited, and I'm going to try to do them in order. So I'll start by rereading Pickwick Papers, which really maybe I'm doing this whole thing just to have an excuse to reread Pickwick because I loved it. Oh no, we have a serious problem because look, I ordered Barchester Towers, but I got The Countess Confessions. This is not what I wanted, because one of the other things that I am going to be doing is reading all of Anthony Trollope. And not all of Anthony Trollope, that would be crazy. What I'm going to be doing is reading Anthony Trollope's Barchester series, and that really bums me out. I am gonna have to be upset with them, and I hate being upset with people. Hi, I've paused my movie to do a quick goodbye and wrap up this fun week of TistheSeasonaThon reading and Christmassy things. So I'm gonna finish watching my movie and do some editing. But while I have you here, before I go, I just want to quickly show you the books that I did read for TistheSeasonaThon. So I kind of combined both the official prompts and some of the things that were doable for me on the bingo board. And so this was a bingo board item, a book that was gifted to me. It also has snow on the cover, and it is Christmas themed. So it meets lots and lots of those bingo check marks. I started and then DNF'd Murder for Christmas. This is just not a book for me. Last year I wanted to get to it this year, but really I wanted to get to it last year book, and I gave it a go. I read a good, 60, 70 pages, and just felt like a chore the whole time I was reading it. So sorry to Frances Duncan, but this is just simply not the kind of book that I enjoy. Although it is Christmassy and it is a mystery, it's not written in a style that appeals to me. So, sorry, Murder for Christmas, but I think I'm gonna have to rehome you. So I didn't finish that one, but I did start it. I also read Kristen Hanna's Comfort and Joy and absolutely loved this. You got some vlogging footage of this, and this was definitely a joy. It was a joy. So I recommend Comfort and Joy by Kristen Hanna if you have not yet read it. This one is, this was meant to be my cozy read, but it also has lights on the cover. It's holiday themed. It has a red cover. It too meets a lot of the prompts on the bingo board and on the main board. Then I read The White Christmas Inn, which has snow on the cover, is Christmas themed, is predominantly red, and so it also meets a lot of the criteria. This was super fun. I really loved this. If you enjoy a Hallmark movie, you're going to love this. It's a little, not much, but slightly more substantial than your average Hallmark movie. Yeah, really enjoyed this. Read it very quickly. I think I read it in total over 2 days. I think I read it in about 4.5 hours. So really awesome. I read and finished. I finished because I'd already started it, but I finished Leave the World Behind. This was for the diverse book option, but it's also for my book club, which meets this month, and I didn't like it. I know I'm in the minority there, but I really didn't like it. It was better than I thought it was going to be, but it did not win me over. And then I also today started The Windsor Knot. This is my ARC. It's coming out in March. It's by S.J. Bennett, and this is the one where Queen Elizabeth is a detective. On the side. She's a detective on the side. Nobody knows that she solves crimes, and it is so far extremely fun. It is definitely going to make it onto one of my favorite reads of 2020. It is. And it's really late in the year. It's kind of weird to add something to that list. It's definitely kind of weird to add something to that list that is not coming out until 2021. But hey, if Doctor Who can travel through time, so can I. I also read, or listened to The Holidays, and I really disliked it. It started out okay. I was fine with it, and I've read other Kristen Lauren books before. Roommates or Roomies or whatever that one is called, I enjoyed several years ago, and then The Unhoneymooners I also enjoyed. This one was just, bleh. I didn't connect with any of the characters. I definitely didn't connect with the main girl. Yeah, they just annoyed me. All the characters annoyed me. It was a tense time listening to that whole thing. I did listen to it fairly quickly, most of it, and then just couldn't face listening to it for days, several days in a row. But today I pushed through, and while I cleaned and got ready to bake some Christmas cookies, I finished listening to it, and I'm so glad that I finished, but I am never going to listen to that again, and I'm definitely never going to read it. So, yeah, it just was not the book for me. I did not, like I said, I didn't care about any of those characters, and they really annoyed me. They grated on me. So I don't recommend that one, but I do recommend The White Christmas Inn and Comfort and Joy and The Woodcutter's Christmas. And when it comes out, I know I'm going to be recommending The Windsor Knot because I love this and I'm so excited, and I believe it's a series. I think it's going to be the Her Majesty the Queen Investigate series. I will be standing in line to get every single one of the releases in this series. Super awesome. S.J. Bennett. It's not over yet. I mean, it could take a turn for the worse, I suppose, but I don't see that coming. Anyway, happy Vlogmas, and thanks for watching. And if you did not participate in the TistheSeasonaThon this year, then you definitely should next year. It has started off my Christmas binge reading well, and I had a whole lot of fun doing it. Next week, there are no readathons to be a part of, but the week after that, things are getting exciting.